Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on... And, Greg, these are two of the more stacked teams when you look at their depth. Sometimes that can be a challenge for a coaching staff.
No doubt about it. Anytime you've got to divvy up minutes, somebody's going to be unhappy. But you need a deep roster if you want to contend.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Ingram is out there with Towns. And it's Young. Then there's Murray. And it's Jackson in at the 5 roaming the paint. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Young with the steal. And now here comes Young leading the break. He gets that one.
Willing to get out and run. Trae Young will take those points however he can get to them.
Pass to Brunson. Over Young. Brunson, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just basically lifts on that.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Now here's Brunson. Wembanyama left side. It's rebounded by Towns.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Right, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Now here's Brunson. After the miss from Trae Young. And that one, good.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Jackson with the screen. Murray with it. Now defended by Gobert. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Gobert finds Bane. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brunson. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Young dishes to Murray. Ingram wide open. Sinks the triple.
Ingram just letting it rip right now on the offensive end.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 5-point game. Wembanyama, a screen on Young. And Wembanyama throws it down.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now, here is Young. He kicks to Jackson. Here's the pass to Towns. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Now, sometimes there's passes, and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Brunson the pass to Bane. Back to Brunson. Outside, White. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Towns.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jackson, a screen on Brunson. Young's shot is good.
Hey, this guy has some unreal range. Young can make it work from just about anywhere.
Brunson the pass to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Here's Young. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Bane against Ingram. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Knicks trail by 6. Here's White. Grizzlies with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young against Brunson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Get loud, fans. On the court, it's your Ice Squad.
And new group in for the Knicks. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Victor Wembanyama. McCollum's checked in for White. Halliburton subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Oubre comes in for Ingram. And it's Green in for Trae Young. Now, here's Bane. Following the miss by Jamal Murray. Puts up a three. Bane, no good. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Murray against McCollum. Here's Towns, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
First one falls for him. Keegan Murray's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Bane. Memphis also making some changes. Marcus Smart comes in for Oubre, and Ball subbed in for Murray. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Ball against Brunson. Murray a screen on Ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
Well, you got to respect Brunson if he's going to knock.
He made it! He gets it to go! Wow!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And so it's Memphis. Holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
You've got C.J. McCollum. Jalen Brunson out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Turner. And it's Johnson in at the 4. They're the group New York will start the second one. Pass to Green. This one for 3. And no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
McCollum passes to Turner. That shot off. Towns with the defensive effort. Smart deciding where to go with it. Outside, Green. Pass to Towns. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
It's Turner high post. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Knicks. Valanciunas, who's checked in for the Grizzlies. Here's Green. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Outside, Smart. Towns, wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A.
A whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Passes it to Brunson. Back to Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Green. Halliburton passes to Turner. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Using a unique blend of power and finesse, Turner can make some tough baskets down low.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Turner. Wembanyama comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Baines checked in for McCollum. And it's White in for Halliburton. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Towns. Jamal Murray comes in for Green. Young is subbed in for Smart. Now here's White. After the miss from Trae Young. And finished off by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Young pass to Valanciunas. Gobert with the defensive effort. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for New York. They trail by 7. Back to Brunson. He dishes it to Gobert. Brunson kicks to Bane. Gobert with a screen on Ingram. Bane, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Murray. Ingram's got 5. And one thing I miss about this era, the emphasis on scoring back to the basket. You just don't see it as often.
Well, you miss it, Kevin, because that's the only way you knew how to score.
Yeah, right.
So, no, it's not the most efficient shot. And trust me, when players come back in who can physically dominate the game and move players around, they'll get the ball close to the basket. But for now, let it fly.
Now, here is Young. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Here's Holmgren. Gobert pulls it in. Knicks trail by 9. The pass to Brunson. 1:12 left to play here in the second quarter. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ingram. Kicks to Young. Holmgren sets the screen for Young. Here he goes. White with the defensive effort.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now, here's Bane. No scoring in this one. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Ingram against Payne. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Brandon Ingram, Tiny Dog is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent. He has become a very loud bark. What a player.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame.
Halliburton's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Jaren Jackson's checked in for the Grizzlies. Towns comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wembanyama finds Halliburton. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 4 this quarter.
It is going to be hard to get a hand to Wembanyama's shots on the inside. Great instincts and just too much length.
Here's Murray up on top. Towns for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so we wrap up the first half. Grizzlies lead by 7. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressed.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Ingram. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Murray in at the 2. Now here's Ingram. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Brunson. And the rejection by Jackson. Young with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Jackson a screen on Brunson. And here's Ingram from the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball. Ingram's got the first basket of the third quarter for Memphis. Brunson against Young. Wembanyama a screen on Young. New York no good that time either.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Wembanyama. Nails the baby hook. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Young against Brunson. Now here's Ingram. Guarded closely. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And this is where that length shows off on particular plays like that. Still able to score.
Wembanyama a screen. Here's Brunson. That one good for 2. 11 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's White. Drops in the layup for 2. White's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Knicks.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. Now here's Ingram. 14 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Young from outside. Knicks with the rebound.
Remember, Trae Young wasn't selected for the 2023 All-Star game. And Brent, some are calling that a snub.
Yeah, I don't know, Greg. That seemed a little bit odd to me, and it caught some people off guard. But look, if you want to give Trae Young another chip on his shoulder, you're going to get some incredible performances.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Your next city game.
And the Knicks making a change here. Halliburton's checked in, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. Green's checked in. And a wide open look for Halliburton. The 17-footer goes down. Halliburton's got his first basket of the night.
No hesitation from Tyrese Halliburton. He's a confident guy.
Young passes to Towns, and that one is good. That's 12 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. And it's White missing. Brunson against Young. Driving the lane. Shoots over Brunson. Young, no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 11-point game. Gobert finds Brunson. Back to Gobert. Out to White. Pass to Brunson. White setting the pick for Brunson. The three-pointer, no good. Memphis has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Young, a screen on Halliburton. To the inside. Jackson down low. Gobert on him. Jackson misses. Now, here is Halliburton. He's covered by Murray. Bane kicks to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. And here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Young in the corner. Towns in the corner. Paxson coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's Memphis, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Things have been clicking offensively, defensively, you name it. And they are riding this wave of momentum. Back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Halliburton is out there with Jalen Brunson. And there's Miles Turner. Then there's McCollum. And it's Murray in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Green kicks to Murray. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
at the line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
Take a break.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Holmgren hits them both.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
First free throw is good.
And a lot gets said about Turner's defensive impact, but he's been cultivating his offensive game as well, becoming a bigger threat in that regard.
All free throws good from Turner. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Holmgren sets the screen for Ingram. Pass to Holmgren. Takes the three. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Now here's Brunson. Count it.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake, working to absolute perfection.
33.
Ingram against McCollum. Now here's Ingram. D right on him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
Ingram with the effort and the length. That wiry frame helping him get in for that rebound.
Brunson kicks to Murray. Back to Brunson. And he lays it straight in. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point he's going to need some help.
Holmgren with a screen on McCollum. For 3, Ingram. The rebound by Turner.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Brunson up top. He's covered by Murray. Brunson the pass to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Turner with a screen on Ingram. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Timeout call for the Grizzlies.
And just so good off the bounce. C.J. McCollum is as frustrating to cover as anyone.
Yeah, but it's also, Greg, one of the players in the league that we appreciate the most. Because of the footwork, because of the fundamentals, maybe a little bit undersized, he finds ways to get it done with efficiency and effectiveness.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. Gobert, he's checked in for Turner. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Keegan Murray. Baines checked in for McCollum. And it's White in for Halliburton. Then for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Holmgren. And Trae Young subbed in for Jalen Green. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thank you, David. Knicks trail by 12. And White kicks to Bane. Wembanyama sets a screen for Bane. Top of the key jumper, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
The free throw drops for Towns. Here's Bane. This is it to Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
1:58 left in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Brunson's got 11 points here in just the second half. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Memphis. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Brunson the pass to White. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by White. White's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Grizzlies lead 15.
1:32 left to play here in the fourth. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Murray finds Young. Looking to get it going. He lays it in.
That's a tough take right there. This is what makes Trae Young special. Willing to go in there and stay composed under pressure.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trail by 13. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Releases from 15. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Grizzlies.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Down by 15. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brunson. That one, no good. Good defensive work there by Young. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Trae, lead.
Thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
who say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Great to hear Skylar Cole singing the national anthem before today's contest. Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch them.
You know, B.A., they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Smith out there with Edwards. Then it's Miller, and it's Humphries in at the point. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Humphries, hounded by Morant.
With long arms and great footwork, Ja Morant is a constant threat to your shot.
And he gets that one.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
It had been a long time since Murray State had produced an NBA star. Ja Morant changed that narrative.
B.A., he certainly did. He's now the highest average scorer in the NBA out of Murray State. This dude is an animal, a walking bucket, if you will.
And it's blocked by Embiid.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
And the basket by Williamson.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Here's Humphries. They need this. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a given.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Pass to Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Here's Edwards. He can't hit that time. Randall with some nice D. Edwards can't hit.
I mean, you got to appreciate the aggressiveness, but you also have to recognize the situation.
Randall with it. Guarded by Smith. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Williams is checked in for Cunningham. Smith with a screen on Morant. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Oh,
wait a second. Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant able to create scoring opportunities for himself.
Well, New Orleans hasn't made the playoffs in consecutive years since 2008, 2009.
You know, B.A., that was back in the Chris Paul era. They only reached the postseason twice with Anthony Davis. But in recent years, injuries have prevented them from reaching their potential.
That free throw no good.
James Smith at the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's Williams, high post. Here's Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Smith outside. Edwards, the pass to Humphries. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And a change for the Hawks. Brown's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And Atlanta has possession. Trailing by 10. Pass to Fields. Here's Miller. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Williams' shot is good.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Right wing.
Walking foul called on Chris Paul. Personal foul. 15. Shooting for Atlanta. Humphries.
And he drops the first. So he gets them both. A minute 39 left to play in the first. Here's Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And when you're looking for guys with MVP traits, Smitty, the light really shines on Ja Morant.
It does, B.A. Like all the great ones do, Ja can completely take over a game. Elite skills, elite athleticism. He's got a sixth sense for this game.
The Hawks making a switch here. Williams is checked in. To the inside. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Paul. He's closely guarded. Williams' shot is good.
Even late in his career, no one passes it better than Chris Paul.
Morant against Williams. Pass to Humphries. They set the pick. Floats one up, and they get it back. Here's Miller. 5 on the clock. They grab their own miss. Outside, Williams. Here's Miller. From behind the arc. A rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. From down in the low post, it goes. Embiid's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pelicans.
Substitution on the court.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Pelicans. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be back at We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
They've got Terry Rozier, Zion Williamson out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Williams in at the 3 spot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Washington with the ball. He's picked up by Williamson. Good on the shot.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Rozier, left side. And there's Williamson on the assist by Rozier. Williamson's gotten his second bucket of the game. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul. And the Pelicans making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Edwards finds Williams. Shoots over Paul. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Williamson, right side. Down low. Here's Cunningham. Williamson with a screen on Williams. And Paul gets it to go.
When he pulls up way outside, Chris Paul is a confident guy who measures his shots very well.
Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5 even though he's a little undersized.
And here's Cunningham outside. It's hauled in by Fields.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Williams from long range. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. And Williams punches it home.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Washington passes to Edwards. Here's Fields, covered by Williamson. Here's Williams. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Williams passes to Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Zion plays with so much power. I love seeing him go strong like this.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
Pass to Washington. Outside, Williams. This one for 3. Williams grabs the board.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And when it comes to defining rivalry, Smitty, you think both sides have to win big, or is mutual dislike enough?
You know, I think BA winning really brings the rivalry out. And I think it has to go back-to-back years. Also, a little bad blood doesn't hurt a rivalry when both teams just don't like each other.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. New Orleans making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Şengün. Tobias Harris comes in for Williamson. And it's Morant in for Paul. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Brown. Here's Humphries. Brown, a screen on Morant. 6 to shoot. Here's Humphries. That one a little long. Here's New Orleans now. This run now up to 13-2. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist of the night. 1:58 left to play in the half. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Brian, durability is a focus for Ja Morant. He said, quote, "The #1 thing is being available, working on my body to get stronger, and on the court being way more consistent with my shooting so I don't have to go back to the rack, absorb all that contact, and hit the floor every single time." Brian?
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Allie.
The line for the Hawks. Fields. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Hits the trifecta. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Williams from long range. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
There's Cunningham with a 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Not an easy bucket, but Cade Cunningham made it look like a walk in the park.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Miller. Here's Fields. Smith outside. Clock at 6. Humphries passes to Brown. Here's Miller. That one off the back iron and out. New Orleans has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Pass to Fields. And here's Smith. The ball's knocked loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. Seven seconds left in the first half. Now Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. No good on the free throw. That one misses. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Well, now we have some time to check in with it. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, the Hawks shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Edwards out there with Smith. Then it's Miller. And it's Humphries in at the 1 spot. New Orleans has gone 6 of 9 from 3-point range. Here's Morant. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Miller, the pass to Humphries. Pass to Miller. Here's Humphries. Here's Miller. Embiid covers. Miller can't get it to go. To the middle. Here's Williamson. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
No one can stop Zion inside. He's a physical force.
Williamson's gone 6 of 7, making it look easy here. Out left to the wing. Pass to Edwards. To the paint. Here's Miller. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And Embiid throws it down.
Great job keeping his eyes up the floor. Zion's teammate making it easy and getting wide open.
Well, Smitty, Zion has shown he's a superstar in his short time. But it's all about staying on the floor for him.
So many missed games earlier in his career, BA. We know Zion is a game-changing force when he's good to go. The league is better off when he's healthy.
Offensive rebound. Embiid gets the bucket. Embiid's gotten 4 this quarter.
And the team counts on Embiid for this, to grab loose balls and send them right back.
The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Humphries. Shot clock at 5. And here's Smith. Fires from deep. Cunningham with some nice D.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
This is how dangerous a scorer Zion is. Outstanding at putting his team on his back.
Smith passes to Humphries. And the call is going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Brown, he's checked in for Edwards. Here's Humphries. Pass to Smith. It's Brown on the wing. Now here's Smith. Here's Fields. Humphries passes to Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Şengün.
First team foul.
And both free throws good for Brown. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Rozier. And here's Paul. Şengün with it. Outside, Williams. Going inside. The shot's good. Williams has got 15.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Defense simply has to do better. You have to pressure Paul when he's out there in three-point land.
From 10 feet away. Here's Miller. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Barnes is checked in.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
He misses the free throw. Williams is checked in for the Pelicans. And the second free throw is good. Here's Humphries. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
A shot to stop the run. The Pelicans pull it in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a one-man wrecking crew inside. His coach, Willie Green, said, quote, "It's incredible his touch when he gets down to the lane with 2-3 guys hanging on him, and he's still somehow able to find the glass. And he does a great job of finding his teammates as well." And Brian, let's not forget about those dunks either.
Oh, definitely not. That's the show. Thanks, Allie. From downtown, and another 3 for New Orleans.
And at this stage in Chris Paul's career, he relies on experience as much as athleticism in transition.
Humphries passes to Smith. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside for Rozier. That's good from Paul on the assist by Rozier. Rozier's got 3 assists now in this one. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Paul's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Here's Humphries. Fields the pass to Smith. Now here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. Here's Humphries to the wing, right side. Here's Fields. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. Defense is setting the tone. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Chris Paul, Alperen Sengun out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Terry Rozier, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Washington outside. Outside, Williams. Back to Brown. Williams on the wing. Here's Fields. Sinks that one from the post.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Paul taking his time here, and he drives in, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
With the ball on the string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
Pass to Williams. Three-pointer. Rebounded by New Orleans. Sengun's got 5 rebounds in the game. It's good. Paul's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
You have to marvel at Chris Paul's ball handling. He keeps that one on a string.
Now Brown. Edwards with it. Over Harris. Edwards can't hit. Now here's Rozier. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
Brown, a screen on Paul. Right at the free throw line. Here's Edwards. That one no good. Good D by Harris. And Harris has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Williams is checked in for Reed. Miller's checked in for Atlanta. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The Hawks making a switch here. Here's New Orleans. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Paul passes to Sengun. And Sengun throw it down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Here's Edwards. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Williams. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Humphries passes to Smith. He got a piece of it. Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely. Harris. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
High percentage look for Harris. He becomes more and more efficient offensively.
Pass to Humphries. Edwards a screen on Paul. Tipped away. Here they come with numbers in transition. Shot is good by Edwards.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those 2 elements all the time.
Paul passes to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Love to see Tobias attack like this. You see the solid hops, the length, proving he's not just a perimeter threat.
Here's Humphries. He's guarded by Paul. Humphries passes to Edwards. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Williams. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry. But it can go the other way as well.
Here's Humphries. Rebounded by New Orleans.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pelicans.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Chris Paul.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Humphries can't hit. So it's the Pelicans now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Williams' shot is good.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Pass to Edwards. Over Harris. Atlanta again missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
What vision from Rozier there, seeing his teammate was wide open and making the right pass.
And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us as we leave you with the new...
Up next, the Warriors taking on the Clippers. For the Golden... Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. So with Lillard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Devin Booker. Antetokounmpo is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Shea. Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Golden State, Jason Tatum is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Klay Thompson, and it's Wade in at the 2 guard. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Boy, over the years, Tatum has really mastered the art of drawing fouls.
First team foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
And so Tatum nails them both. The 2023 season, DB, had a bitter end for the Clippers in the first round of the playoffs.
Now, Kevin, it is always difficult when the primary storyline for your team in a season is the injuries and the unavailability of your players. that is what cost the Clippers in the end.
And here are the Clippers now. Brown right side. And Adams with the slam.
But Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick and roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Thompson passes to Tatum. Now here's Siakam. Rose surveying the D. Pocket 6. Wade dishes to Thompson. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Brown kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Brown. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Boy, you love to see that vision from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Spread the love, young sir.
Now here's Wade. Thompson, a screen on Booker. Here's Wade. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Brown. And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Rose finds Wade. Back to Rose. The three from Tatum. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Brown outside. On the wing, Giannis. Here's Adams. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Thompson passes to Tatum. And here is Siakam. Outside Rose. The pass to Wade. Thompson, a screen on Booker. Here's Wade. Thompson from long range. Buries the long-range jumper.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
For 3, Booker, offensive rebound, and it's Adams on the follow.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And it's Wade with the ball for Golden State, trailing by 4. Outside Rose. Thompson, a screen on Booker. Here's Wade. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And so calm, even when pressured. Wade so good at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Wade. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I like the effort from the defense, but at that close range, Wade was not going to be denied.
Booker against Wade. Booker, good.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Grizzlies. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Wade. Lowry Marketing comes in for Thompson. And it's Grant in for Derrick Rose. And then for Los Angeles, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Adams. Beal comes in for Brown. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam finds Grant. Nurkic a screen on Booker. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers leading by 5. There's Beal with the 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay.
Siakam outside. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. The Warriors making a switch here. Higgins is checked in. Zach LaVine's checked in for Los Angeles. .44 seconds left in the first quarter. Wiggins passes to Siakam. The shot off that time. Clippers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. A shot by Lillard wide open. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Shoots the 3. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Wiggins.
Well, this is the shot Siakam has worked on so hard during the course of his career. He wants to be a big-time, consistent weapon from 3.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And when Giannis is hitting that midi, best of luck. He truly becomes unguardable.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Warriors trail by 7. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Antetokounmpo out there with LaVine. And it's Green. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Lillard in at the guard position. Yes, that goes in. Markkanen's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Warriors. Doris, we're in the age of podcasts and social media, and we hear more than ever from the players, even right after game.
Kevin, I think that's probably the only danger, right, when emotions are running high. But I actually love the new age of league media. The reason being, the players can now be in charge of their own narrative. They have content, and they know how valuable that is. Defense on its heels right now. Wiggins makes an adjustment, pulls up for the soft floater.
Lillard outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's the floater. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, but it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Warriors. Rose comes in for Wiggins. Brown, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Booker comes in for Lillard. Here's Booker. Passes to Brown. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Devin Booker, not a guy who's going to just hunt out his own shot. If you're open, he'll find you.
Doris, looking at the career of Jaylen Brown so far, his rise to stardom has been impressive.
It's impressive, Kevin, because of the work put in. He needed to become a more complete offensive player by, number one, improving his handle, and number two, becoming more efficient with his shooting. He's done both. He's always been a force in transition. Jaylen has been special.
Rose kicks to Siakam. Outside Tatum. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Brown outside.